I get eager scrolling through a dozen outdoor fire features, trying to picture how each one would actually look on your patio. And you're already thinking about the money you'll spend and the risk of ending up with something that looks great in the catalog but feels out of place when the night falls. It's the same feeling I had when a friend asked whether a linear fireplace was worth the extra square footage and installation hassle. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Linear fireplaces have become a kind of outdoor design shorthand for modern cozy. Instead of a round fire pit that you have to circle, a linear unit creates a sleek, wall-mounted line of flame that you can watch from a couch or a dining table without having to shuffle around. That's why the Empire Carol Rose 48-inch outdoor stainless steel linear fireplace caught my eye. Its size is big enough to make a statement but not so massive that it overwhelms a typical backyard. The NG suffix tells you it runs on natural gas, which eliminates the mess of wood ash and the hassle of propane tank swaps. So, who actually benefits from a piece like this? If you own a home with a decent patio, deck, or an outdoor kitchen that already has a gas line, the Carol Rose can become the focal point of evening gatherings. Picture a summer dinner party where the flame runs parallel to the dining table, casting a gentle glow that makes the space feel intimate without the smoke of a traditional fire pit. Families who enjoy late-night board games outdoors, or couples who want a low-maintenance heat source for cooler evenings, will appreciate the steady, controllable heat that a gas-fed linear fireplace provides. The fact that it's made from stainless steel also means it resists rust and corrosion, which is a big deal when you're leaving it out year after year in a humid climate. On the flip side, if you're renting, live in an apartment with a balcony that only fits a small tabletop fire pit, or don't have access to a permanent gas line, this unit probably isn't the right fit. The installation isn't a DIY weekend project for most people. You'll need a qualified technician to run the gas line, mount the unit securely, and ensure proper clearance from flammable materials. Those extra steps translate into higher upfront costs beyond the price tag on the Amazon listing. Also, if you're looking for a portable option that you can move around the yard, the Carol Rose's 48-inch footprint and weight make it a permanent fixture rather than a flexible accessory. What sets the Empire Carol Rose apart in the real world? First, the visual impact. The linear flame runs the full 48 inches, so you get a wall-length fire that can be framed by stone, concrete, or even a simple wooden fence. In my research, I saw homeowners post photos of the unit tucked behind a low pergola, where the fire line adds a soft backlight to the space without dominating the design. The stainless steel finish has a brushed look that doesn't scream industrial but still feels high-end, blending nicely with both modern and rustic outdoor decor. Heat output is another practical strength. Because it's gas-fed, the flame can be adjusted from a subtle ember to a robust blaze, giving you control over how warm the surrounding area gets. For a typical 12-foot patio, the Carol Rose can raise the ambient temperature enough that you can comfortably keep a blanket off your shoulders after sunset. Unlike wood-burning fire pits, you won't have to deal with uneven heat distribution or the constant need to tend to logs. The flame is also clean, no smoke drifting into the house, no ash to sweep, just a consistent glow. Durability is where the stainless steel really shines. Outdoor fireplaces are constantly exposed to rain, snow, and UV rays. The 304 stainless steel used in this model resists corrosion far better than the painted metal you see on cheaper units. In climates where winters bring road salt, that resistance can mean the difference between a fireplace that lasts 5 years and one that looks brand new after a decade. Now let's talk about the trade-offs you'll notice after the purchase. The biggest hidden cost is the installation. You'll need a professional to run a natural gas line, mount the unit on a sturdy, fire-rated surface, and obtain any local permits. That can add a few $100s to the total outlay, and the process can take a couple of days. If you're not prepared for that, the excitement of ordering can quickly turn into frustration when the schedule slips. Maintenance, while minimal, isn't zero. The burners can accumulate dust or insects over time, especially if the fireplace sits unused through the winter. A simple brush-off and occasional cleaning of the gas ports keep the flame even, but you'll need to schedule that at least once a year. Also, because it's a gas unit, you'll have to keep an eye on the gas supply and ensure the shutoff valve is accessible. Forgetting to turn it off after a season.